Hello Natural Beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Nat and today is my monthly indie collaboration with Beth and Dede. So this month we are using Profusion. I am going to show you everything that I had to choose from because I do really enjoy Profusion, and then as we apply our makeup we will talk about the ladies. So the first product that I have here, honestly I'm probably not going to use it because I recently used this in a monochromatic Monday look when I did all yellow. So if you're interested in seeing what this glitter looks like, go check that video out. And I do really like this glitter. It's just super cute. It's got like little hexagon shapes, so I really enjoy it. Now this product they actually brought back recently. I want to say that I got this during Pride Month. This is Profusion Electric Bold Eyeliner, and I should have used it in my yellow monochromatic Monday video, but I just forgot about it. And look at how gorgeous that is. It is so electric yellow. So I really want to try and use this today. Now as far as that monochromatic Monday, I also used this palette here. Again, it's Profusion. It is pretty much an Honey dupe, and I got it for $5. So I'm not going to use this palette today because I used it recently. That took some work, and these are really nice colors. I've really enjoyed the looks that I've created with them, and anytime I'm feeling some kind of sunny yellow, this always scratches that itch. So after deciding not to use those, let me show you the palettes that I didn't use either. This is my Infatuation palette, and I'll tell you this, these letters are raised, and you can get a lot of Profusion at Target, Walmart, Ross, Marshall, TJ Maxx. This is the Infatuation palette, and I got this from my friend Allie, and this is really nice, but these pinks do stain your eyelids. Also, well, I think it's this pink. These pinks stain your eyelids. This is Pro Pigment, and I actually have this one right here, Bestie, in my brows right now. Oh, and then you can see that this one right here, Rush, I had that in an NFL project pan that I did maybe 2019, 2020. And that's because, you know, Rush, it makes me think of like rushing yards, rushing, you know, statistics. And so the one that we're ultimately going to use is this Chocolates palette. And you have probably seen me work with this recently, but I thought that we would try these right here because I haven't really been in these. So honestly, I'll probably use these right here. I probably won't use those greens. Again, I did a monochromatic Monday look using all greens, and if you're interested in that, you should definitely check it out. So let's go ahead. I will start with a Likeable. This seems like it should be a really good natural transition color for my skin tone. It's funny because you can see I have a little bit of a bite or something right there. We have had like an actual winter here, y'all. Like it's been under 32 degrees, you know, and I know that we've kind of been on the news for like blackouts and electricities, like, you know, power outages and stuff. But, you know, you have to understand, we don't plan for this stuff because we've never had, like, a snow, you know what I mean? Like, we had snow that lasted during the daytime. Like, usually for us, snow will fall, and then when it hits the ground, it melts, you know? That's snow for us. And it stayed all day and all night. It was here through the sun. It was daytime and it was snowing, and we were like, oh my gosh. Now I lived in Chicago, I lived in Great Lakes, and I also lived in Maryland. I lived 10 minutes outside of DC. And so, you know, I've lived and driven and stuff during snow, but that's new here in Texas. And so I have really wanted to go out because I have been stuck inside. And plus, you know, I was sick for a while. But using stuff that I have has really kind of motivated me or made it worth me staying inside. And that's awesome because for me personally, that helps me save a little bit of money because I'm not out and about shopping. But I do still have to like work at not shopping online, because it used to be if I stayed at home I wouldn't spend any money. But now that's not the case, because we have pretty much everything at, you know, our fingertips. So I have really loved doing the collaborations that I do with Beth and Dede, because they have really helped me to jump into my makeup stash. And that's really what I want to do, because you know, I have so much stuff and I really want to you know, try and make a dent in it. I don't really like that brush. It's just a little too flimsy. So I'm gonna put that away. And let's use this one. It's a real nice round top. We're gonna go into that same eyeshadow, Throne. And yeah, so we take turns, Beth and Dede and I. If y'all don't know them, definitely go check them out. But you probably know them because, you know, we kind of you know, hang around in the same YouTube circles, you know, the little YouTube community that we have, and we do a lot of collabs. But they are beauty channels. They do vlog, and you know, they switch their content up. They have like subscription boxes and stuff, and you know, so they're definitely worth checking out. And oh, I'm getting, you know, fallout all over my face, but it's because I'm trying to build up this this red, this Throne, and it seems to have a lot of fallout, but it's taking some building up. So anyways, we all trade, you know, we switch off every month, and you know, picking what brand to do. So this was my month, and I was like, ooh, you know, I had a couple. I really want to do Viseart, and I think we all have Violet Voss now or something. I know we did it recently, but you know, we can always do it again with different products. But so I was like, oh, let's do Profusion, because for me personally, I don't usually find a lot of Profusion here in my area. And I do have a Target nearby. I also have a Walmart nearby. They got a small section in my Kroger, but they never seem to get anything new in. Let me show you all of this fallout, y'all. Look at all that fallout from Throne, and look at how it built up. So not, you know, too incredibly impressive, but you know, I will say some of their shadows, it can be a little hit and miss. Now, I've never tried anything else, you know, by them. I think that I'm going to jump over here because I feel like this is going to be darker than this Tiger's Eye here. And I'm going to use this to build up my outer V. Now, so I will legitimately go out looking for Profusion palettes, because a lot of them are dupes for other palettes. For example, the one that I'm using now is a dupe for, I want to say, Natasha Denona, the Golds palette. And, you know, I mean, so I will go out looking for Profusion palettes, particularly around the holidays. And I think that they are great gifts, not only for people that are new to makeup, but for makeup lovers. And again, you know, some of their products can be a little hit and miss. I do, you know, I really like to look for them, particularly at Ross. Well, Ross and TJ Maxx, because they'll be like $6.99, y'all. I think I got a few of these from, look, Marshall's, $6.99. And I heard about this one for a while because, again, it was a Natasha Denona dupe. And, you know, even like full price, regular price, I want to say that the palettes are like $15 a palette. And they come out with really nice holiday sets. And that's why, even though I don't usually go to my local Walmart around the holidays, I will go to my Walmarts looking for Profusion. And another thing that I love about them is that they put out Halloween products as well. And because they are so reasonably priced and they're pretty not variant, they have a wide range of shadows that they put out. So they have like neon palettes, they have pigment, pro pigments, they've got mauves, purples, pinks, you know, you see all the browns that I'm using here. So they have a wide array of you know, shadows, and I really like that. And that's one of the reasons that I don't go on their website, because it's like Elf or Makeup Revolution or you know, I mean, it's just such good price. It's so reasonably priced that I'm like, ooh, I can try this and I can try that, and oh, look, that's on sale. And so I have never been on Profusion websites, and I'm very proud of that, because, you know, I know some of my weaknesses. So I'm just not going to tempt myself, because they have so much good stuff there. Well, they have so much good stuff. And like I said, for me, I cannot get a lot of Profusion. I think I'm going to use this focus here. So if I were to go on their website and just see all kinds of, you know, their original stuff, because a lot of times indie brands, they'll have certain stuff on their website that they don't sell anywhere else, you know. And then I think that they'll also have like Target exclusives, and then like where else do they sell it? I want to say Ulta, but I'm trying to think if we have it in my Ulta. But so it's really tempting for me to go on certain websites, because there is no telling what I will, you know, end up spending there. Tarte is another one, and Tarte gets me because they tend to offer you know, like flash sales. And there's been at least 2 times that I can think of off the top of my head where I bought stuff because they were offering like a healthcare healthcare worker promotion. And I was like, what, 25-30% off? Yes. And of course I loved the stuff that I got, but you know, I'm trying to be a little responsible with my stuff, and again, use and enjoy what I already have. And I think what I'm gonna do is just to kind of let me just dust that off. It's got a little bit of fallout in it, but this usually I will use it to set my lids. But I'm so like dirty, so I'm just gonna flick this away, because my outer V's are not the most impressive, so I don't want to like make them worse. Does that make sense? And now I'm just gonna try and buff that out, just to kind of you know, tone that edge down. But so I was really excited to do Profusion, because I'm like, yes, not only are they cruelty free, but they are made in Southern California. They're also, well, cruelty free. I looked online and I couldn't really find like the story of how it got started or whatever, because I was you know, curious, and I wanted to share that with y'all. But I didn't find it. You know, usually on the websites they'll have like an about us area, and Profusion did not have that. I'm just gonna dust that off real loosely. This particular Ciate powder does have a brightening effect, and while that actually worked really well to clean all of that up, so that was nice. I think I'm just gonna go in. I I feel like this, I don't know, it's just unimpressive, right? Let's go in, I guess, with a smaller brush, and we're gonna use Illusion. Let's see if this helps anything. And there's a little piece of pelusa on that. So, checking my time right there. And that's a really pretty inner corner highlight. Now, sometimes when I do these videos or like first impressions, I won't like cut my crease or use any kind of glue or spray or my Mario's metal manipulator, but you know, that gives us a really good idea of how the shadows and the products work. I'm gonna go in with that same color and just, that same shadow, and just go right under my brows, and I'm just picking it up right on the tip and just going right under the highest part. And even though, you know what, let's finish with our finger. We'll go into Tango, and we're just gonna go right on the center of our eye on both sides, just to add a little. I don't feel like that one came across as well. There we go. And then we will add our liner. And I am going to, look at how gorgeous that is, that swatch from earlier. So, I get comments when I do my liner. They're like, wow, you do that so quick. The thing is that I use my lashes as a guide. So, this is a little sticky, but so here it is, and this is how it comes out. I'm gonna lay it flat on my lashes and then just drag it across, okay? So because it's a little bit thicker, I'm gonna start towards the center of my eye, and look, I'm gonna lay it down and then just pull it across. And now I'm gonna turn it and roll it because all that liner's gone, so I wanna use the other side. Put it down and then just drag it. And the way that I try and make my point, the lighter that I touch it to my eye, the finer and the thinner the line tends to come out. Did you see how I just rolled it there? I didn't think to tell you, I just kind of rolled it. There we go. Look at that. It's so nice and vibrant. So now I'm just going to put this back in, kind of twist it and pull it back out. And there we go. You see, it's, again, it's a little thick, so I'm going to start right in the center of my eye. I'm going to put it parallel to my lash line, and I'm going to lay it flat down and then just pull it across and let the brush do its job. And you can see it kind of just ran out of liner there, so I'm going to spin my applicator and just pull it through. And now, because I don't need a whole lot to go to the center, the inner corner, I'm just gonna finish with what's already on there. I don't have to dip back in or anything. And there is my liner. I don't think they match. This one goes more up and this one goes out. But wow, pretty liner, right? And this one didn't go all the way to the center or the inner corner. That's an easy fix. Look at that. So pretty. And I don't have a lot of other Profusion stuff other than this eyeliner, the glitter, you know, pretty much everything that you saw here. But man, I would certainly be interested in more of their stuff. So I think I'm gonna just use these other products to you know, put a little blush on. I'm not gonna do like any contouring or anything, and I'm gonna mix these two here. You can see I've used this combination before, and I'm just gonna buff small circles on the apples of my cheeks and just pull it back to my hairline. And usually when a product is cruelty-free or vegan, it makes me feel a little more comfortable about using it like in more places than just my eyes. You know, like if it's safe for my eyes, it must be safe for my cheeks or as a highlight, you know. Now I'm just going to take whatever, you know, I cleaned my face off, and I'm just going to kind of buff that blush in. And you can see that really just kind of toned it down. And I'm going to make sure that I don't look like Bozo the Clown. And since we used that one, let's see about, well, no, let's go ahead and use Infatuation. And we'll use this color right here, Halo. It's just got a nice little shimmer to it. And we'll just do real small little circles. Oh, where am I? Here I am. And just build that up. And this is a Flower Beauty brush, which I really enjoy, and I've used it for several different things. I used to use it to set my eyeshadow. I used to use it for concealer. Now you see that I'm really liking it for highlight. So this is gonna be our Profusion look, y'all. I wish I had some lip products. Alright, so this is our finished look, and I am loving this LA Girl super bright eyeliner. And I didn't realize until recently, it's got this little rubber holder right here, almost like an art pencil. Now, if you put this on your waterline and you have, like, I don't know, fallout from your eyeshadow or something, it will take up that color. So when you put it on your waterline, it won't come across as brightening because it's got eyeshadow in it. But if you use it like by itself clean, I mean, it comes across so incredibly brightening. As far as lips, I have, these are February monthly makeup bag products, and this is Hank & Henry's Rich Luxe Collab, Love You So Much. And then on top of that, I have, is this weird? Yeah, no, I don't know. There we go, better. And then I have this Fenty Beauty Ruby Milk on top. So this is going to be my Profusion look. Let me know, how do you get your Profusion? Are you brave enough to go on their website? Do you find them like around you? Because I can never find them. And then make sure you go check out Beth and Dede, because they are definitely worth your time. I'm interested to see what they come up with. And I think I'm getting a little better with the natural looks, y'all. It's really hard for me to do something that's not like bold in your face, or maybe it's just because, you know, I pulled out of a palette that's called Chocolates. So, you know, luckily it came out natural. Thank you all so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending you positivity, and I hope that you're doing what you love, and I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.